Hi everybody, Christy here again with Vines by the Flower Girl on Etsy. I told you a couple weeks ago I'd gotten those 3 Goodwill Blue boxes. I showed you one last week and I'm going to space them out over the week. So I've got one more left that I'll show you next week. I'm going to save the best for last, at least the one that was the most interesting. This is still a good blue box, and I'm also still working on getting together a lot of nice single earrings that will make good pendants that I'm going to put together and list that on Etsy. And I'm also working on some other sort of lots to get on there. I know a lot of people do craft lots, they do bead lots, and they even do single earring lots. So I'm looking into doing that sort of thing too. Anyway, let's take a look and see what I got in this box. If you like the video, please smash the like button, share, and subscribe to us because I've got more coming along. Anyway, let's take a look and see what I've got this week. So I hope this is going to work out okay. We've got some rain coming through here, so you might be able to hear that. And also, I was trying to figure out the best way to do the lighting, because normally at this time of the day here, I've got some real good natural light coming in from my windows that are over here to the left, but it's raining and dark. So we're going to see what we can do. So let me start off. I'll start off with some of the single earrings, the single ladies. I had a lot of these, but there were so many more matched pairs than there were singles. But I got some that I think could go in a, was that a single one? I got some that I think could definitely go in a pendant lot, which I've already started, and I'm going to kind of work on this week. But this is a clip-on. Here were some of my singles. This one's a little worse for wear, so it probably won't hang around. I was kind of wondering if that one was real, but I think it was maybe a Monet or a Napier. This one, I was so disappointed. It goes with a necklace that I'm going to show you here in just a few minutes, a vintage triple strand. But if somebody wants to buy that, I'm definitely going to throw the earring in. You never know when the other one might turn up. You just don't know. And there would be no reason to keep it by itself. I thought this would be cute, possibly on a pendant, so that may go in my pendant lot. This was by itself. It looks really old, and it's a clip-on, so maybe the pendant lot. And I'm going to show you this. I was disappointed. This was all by itself, and this is why I was disappointed, because it had a brooch with it. I don't know, so I'm going to have to think on those two. But that was kind of disappointing because they were really interesting. And it could have made a nice little set. So there's those. This reminds me of I can't remember that kind of, it's a musical instrument, some kind of little pipe. I don't remember. But it's a clip-on also. I don't think anybody's going to want this one. This one looks pretty banged up. This was kind of cute. It has, it's almost like a little teeny tiny Christmas ornament with some glittery stars inside it. Maybe a little charm lot. This was just by itself, kind of a little hoop thing. Oop. And there were some that were just kind of pieces. I was disappointed at this one because I thought this was very, very interesting. Let's see if I can get it in a good light. It's got kind of doggone. I don't know, maybe I should turn this. Hold it up, maybe hold it up a little bit more, and then it catches that. But it's kind of a little, it's an Oriental lady, and this must be old because it's got that awful screw back to it. You know, those ones that hurt so much. But she did not have a mate. She was definitely a single lady. But this was not the only Asian inspired piece that I got. And I'll show you the other in a bit. Had a little hoop with a little dangle on it. Let's see. This was probably just one of those that they used to pierce ears, places like Claire's. And this was by itself. And I actually haven't tested any of these. I don't think anything's really real. That was by itself. I guess if you're like, I don't know if any of you are familiar with, oh, what was the name of that show? 30-something. And Melissa always wore either one big dangle or mismatched earrings. So if I could find a Melissa, we'd be in business. This one's kind of sweet, but single lady by itself. Too bad, so sad. Okay. I actually had in this lot, it was the first time I'd had any, but I had some cufflinks. Let's see if I can, I don't know if they're kind of, not tribal, but sort of Native American inspired. And the back of it, I don't think you can read it, but it said patent pending with a number. So I know people do list cufflinks. It'll be interesting to get those on Etsy and see if they do anything. They're kind of interesting. Not, I wouldn't say they're very formal, but they're definitely interesting. Conversation piece. Had one ring. One ring. Had some, kind of this moonstone in it. I didn't even size it because it's, okay, might be a 6.5 because it fits me right there. I've gotten to where I really like the moonstone. So I don't know if I'll wear it. It's a little big going across. I have short fingers, but it was interesting. Had one pendant. I lied. It's an earring. I thought it was a pendant. Good grief. That is one big honking earring. Look at that against my hand. That'll definitely go in some kind of pendant lot. I don't know. It's a little bit on the worn side, but you know. That's an earring. I had some delicate little necklaces this time. This one, you're not going to believe what was on this little hang tag, because I certainly didn't. It said Tiffany & Company. But this is one of those ball chains, and it's got a little ojo on it. And I don't think Tiffany even makes anything like this. So it's, you know, it's interesting, but I don't believe for 1 second that it's Tiffany. This one, I actually really kind of like this one, and I think when I checked it out, all of it's got these little connectors, these little jeweled connectors, and I think all the stones are there. And then let me see if I can get it to where it sits right for you. Okay, and then it's got these sort of curved tubes, and so I may list that one. I may even have some earrings over there that might go with it, or at least coordinate with it. Let's see. Except that I think most of my earrings are either going to be a little more traditional looking. I don't know. Some of those may go with it. Do I have any others? I don't no, I think some of the stuff's wearing off that one. Anyway, those might go. But that was a pretty little piece. There was also, this is adjustable, and almost none of this batch had maker's marks. But a little jeweled key, and I think those were all, I don't know if you can tell, I think those were all there. The necklace is adjustable. Okay, then there was another little key, heart key, and this is more of a, I don't know, a copper sort of tone. But it's really light, so it's really cheap. But it also had these little teeny tiny dangles on it. So, not sure what I'll do with that. And the last of my sort of delicate little, oh sure, go ahead, tangle up after I got you really untangled. Okay, this piece was interesting. It has, and some of these slide around. I think the middle one was, I think this part right here was fixed in place. Then it has the little leaf, and then it has the little, I'm sure there's a name for these little pieces, the orbs that have the rhinestones in them, but all the stones are there. It's not bad. Not sure what I'll do with that yet. That's also adjustable. But I also like these little spacers. They really add some interest. Okay, so that was all for my delicate necklaces. Let me switch over to bracelets real quick. I'll try and keep things kind of switched up here to keep the interest going, maybe. This is a stretchy, which, you know, I don't know how many people love the stretchies. Stretchy's still good. The color's gorgeous. It's almost but not quite amber, and it's got the gold connecting beads. I am not going to take that apart for a bead lot. Maybe a bracelet lot, but I really, really do love that one just by itself. Let's see. I can't remember how it fit. It fit okay on my great big bones. That one was pretty. This one was interesting. My mom and I went back and forth as to whether or not this was artisan made or not. Now look at the inside of it. What does that remind you of? I know what it reminds me of, and that would be a vegetable or a soup can. And the way it's finished, the way it's tucked around, to me that says artisan made, but I could be, I don't know, and see right here. Now look, I am not poo-pooing that because this is so much better than I could have done. It really is. So, not sure what I'll do with that, but there's that nice cuff bracelet. This is pretty. It's lightweight, and it's got a gold tone, but then in between, I'm pretty sure this is actually real wood. So I would hate to, I don't know, have to put that in a lot. One thing my mom suggested I do is send, with orders, just send another, just a little bonus thank you piece that would coordinate. And so I might have something that I could put that in. I know I listed a necklace last week that might go real well with. But it's pretty. I can't see putting that in a lot, you know, having to get lost. Bead lot, pretty color, but I just don't see anything. And it's got, you know, little things coming out of it. So I wouldn't do anything with that but a bead lot. Also bead lot. Nice big black beads. The stretchy's kind of questionable on it. It seems a little thin. So bead lot. This one was pretty. Almost as pretty as the one that looked a bit like amber. I don't know. I think you could almost wear those together. So I would just hate to put that in a bead lot. Maybe a bracelet lot. Let's see. This was interesting. I'm thinking this might have been artisan made just by the back of it. Again, when I say that, please don't think that I am putting that down because I can't make jewelry. That's not a skill of mine. So anybody who does that, I'm impressed. I just don't know how well those things sell, to be honest. But it's got the strand and the little flower. So I don't know, bead lot or some sort of lot. I have one here. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. It almost has the stretch to it like a watch band. It only goes so far. And you know, it's kind of tarnished. I don't know. I'm sure my daughter could Google an idea for somebody to do with this. So maybe craft lot. This one's interesting because everything was sticking to it. And it also, I don't know, I haven't figured it out. It's got an interesting closure to it. But I don't know, it looks like something might have been gone awry with it. I don't know. So, but these are, I believe these are, there's a magnetic in there somewhere. I'm thinking craft lot because it's just so, I can't figure it out. So, bead lot. Did I say craft lot? Bead lot. This one's kind of pretty. It seems like let me put my glasses on. I think all the stones are there. Might have a dead stone, but all the stones are there. So, nice silver tone. And it's got an extender on it. I'm pretty sure I saw no maker's mark on it. But it's, you know, it's not bad. Not bad at all. I had some others. I'll show you one. I already listed this just because it's so pretty. And I know it's plastic. It's not jade, but it's got these green. It's got the green beads, and it's pretty. It fits a little snug on my wrist, but pretty. I think it says summer to me. So I've already got that one listed. I will definitely be listing this one on itself, by itself. This is some kind of shell. It's very heavy. It's stretchy. The stretchy is good. I don't know, this says Fiesta to me, which I think we just finished with here in San Antonio. Multicolor, and you can hear it. But it's pretty. I just haven't gotten around to listing this yet. So that one will go on by itself as a bracelet. This, I'm not sure what it is. Okay, there it goes. But it's, I don't know, it's plasticky, rubbery. I don't know. It doesn't really appeal to me. I don't think it would sell by itself. I don't know what anybody would do to craft with it, but that's what I got. Okay, these, I don't know, and I know they must have gone together. I'm wondering if somebody used, I don't know. To me, they look like hair ties, but they don't feel like hair ties. You know, they're not elastic. I'm not sure how well they would go over a bigger wrist. I don't know. So there's those. This is very, very lightweight. Almost like a toy. It's got that silver, I don't know, there's sort of paint. I don't know, craft lot, I guess. I almost hate to even put it in there because I know it's plastic. So, I don't know, have to think on that one. And then this one, I know I've talked about taking the embroidery thread and covering the bangles. I don't know if this is artisan done. It's not a bad piece. I love the colors. I like green. And it's kind of silky. I don't think it's embroidery thread, probably another kind. If this is artisan made, they did a darn good job. So I don't know. I may put this on, maybe make a green lot. I don't know. That's an idea. Make a green lot. So those were my bracelets. Okay. Let me move on to my bigger necklaces. I've got to show you these. These were hilarious. And it was like, immediately, throw those away. Just throw them in the trash. Just throw them away. Okay, there's one. And then there's another. So, super cheap. I don't even know if I would have put these in a prize box when I was teaching. I might have sent the wrong message to, I don't know. So craft lot maybe. And then this piece was, this is really pretty. I don't know if I'm gonna have to move my camera up to get the full effect of it. Oops, excuse my kitchen. But this is really long. It's got these knots at the end of it. And then it's got these multi strands. But the strands are really pretty. I think these are sort of metal connectors, and these are metal. It's adjustable by, what is that, a foot? And then I don't know this hang tag. I forgot to look it up. I think it's one that's pretty common, that's pretty well known. I just don't know it. So this is a really showy kind of statement piece. I don't know, maybe something you'd wear out dancing. But it's really interesting. I might stick it up there and see what it'll do. I had another set of beads. And let's see. This is also kind of, I keep wanting to say graduated. Okay, these are graduated, but then it's also got see how how it does that. And it's got these pretty closures. They look like little umbrellas. It's adjustable by 2 inches maybe. This is very definitely vintage. I'm not sure quite how old, but there's that. I'm trying to think if I had earrings. Oh my goodness, I did. Earrings to go with that. So one thing I've done too is I had some matching things in my last group, and I did go ahead and list them separately. It was a cha-cha bracelet with a matching necklace, and I went ahead and listed them separately and put a link in each listing to to cross post so people will know that those are available. So this reminds me of something my grandmother might have worn in the early 60s, mid 60s, I don't know, sometime around there. And let's see, this piece was interesting. It's adjustable. By, what is that, maybe 3 inches. Kind of a pewter sort of piece. The rest of it's goldish. But it's interesting. It's very lightweight. So I know it's, oh, and these are, oh, I hadn't noticed that before. Reminds me of what, like a doodle bug, you know, the way they're segmented. But it's lightweight. It's kind of cute. May list that one by itself. And like I said, I really do detangle this stuff. I'm thinking this was artisan made, but it's pretty Native American inspired. And then it's got these little beads, and it's got the sliding knot closure, which I love on bracelets. So there's that piece. This is interesting, sort of Middle East inspired, or maybe Aztec inspired. But it's got these 3 kind of sitting figures. I love how you see his belly button, huh? And I don't know if those are musical notes. This looks like it's got musical instruments, but it's on a sort of nylon string. It's also got a sliding knot closure. This is the back. I'm sure it's nothing real, but it's interesting. Okay, this is the necklace that I said I had an earring for, a matching earring for. And it's a 4-strand. So this is what it looks like. And then when it's on, it's pretty. I can tell it's vintage too. And there's the one little earring. I guess the other one's in somebody else's lot. And this is what the connectors look like, gold. So like I said, I'll throw that earring in because you just never know when you might come across, I don't know, something similar anyway. Then this was a sweet little piece. I don't know if it's artisan made. I think it might be, but it's very, very small. I'm assuming it's a necklace. It's got a sweet little heart toggle closure. If it's artisan made, it was a really good work, but it's just tiny, you know. I mean, I don't even know if that would work as a choker for me. But it's pretty with the different colors. I think this was the thing that jumped out at me at the very, very beginning when we opened this box. It is, oh, I had it closed. And this also has the strands like this, but the colors are just stunning. It's got the pinks and the purples and just a little bit of blue in there. And it's even, look at this, they even adorned the clasp. Again, I don't know if it's artisan made. If it is, it's a really good job. And then it has, where's the other one? There it is. It has matching earrings. Isn't that fun? And the earrings look, you know, quite a bit like the clasp. But this was kind of the highlight piece for me, just because I love those colors. But that one's really pretty too. Let's see, this one I was really disappointed because it's broken, so it's going to have to maybe go on a craft lot, or maybe not broken, but it's missing some things. Is it only missing? No, it's missing one here. I just saw another one right here, one right here. I don't think that's intentional. No, because it's supposed to be this blue. But that, and there was a tag, which I don't know. Looks like a little whale. So anyway, craft lot for you. This was another really pretty piece. I normally do not like anything that's got fabric. It just tends to get grubby. But this piece, this is kind of a show-stopping piece, and it's got satin. It's got satin ribbon, and it's adjustable by about 3 inches. But here's this piece. Isn't that pretty? And I may actually have some bracelets and earrings already listed that would go so pretty with that. And truly, this is not in bad shape. You know, I don't think anybody's gone dancing in this because it doesn't look grubby or like somebody sweated in it. So I will be listing this piece. Got all these great beads, beautiful rose tone, good assortment of beads, kind of animal print, sort of disc beads. So look for that in my Etsy shop soon. And then my last necklace is really pretty pink pearls, also multi-strand, 4 strands. Unfortunately, it's missing. It's got some pretty, the what do you call them? The things that the pearls join to have stones, but it's missing that one there. I don't think this was signed. But the, oh, I lied, it's 5 strands. But they're graduated, and you know, if you are not worried about anybody seeing that closure, then, you know, you're golden. The pearls look pretty good, pretty color. So I may list those and, you know, just point out that it's missing that stone there, because otherwise it's just a pretty good piece. All right, are you ready for earrings? Because we have earrings, 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 earrings. Let me see if I can get them all. I'll try and take them in little groups. Okay, got these sort of, they remind me of, I don't know, the atomic look back in the 60s. See how they poke out? I don't know, maybe like little hedgehogs. And down in there is little sequins. But those are clip backs. These are, did I not get the other one? Of course I didn't. Okay, these are also clip backs. And these look pretty good. Gold tone. Got those. So these are silver with also those darn screw backs, but pearl hoops. These are interesting. I don't know if it's supposed to be a queen. They kind of make me think of ancient Rome or ancient Greece. Also clip backs. Sorry, keep those in the picture. These were pretty. They're silver tone, and then they've got some gold on the back, but they've got these sweet little flowers with the blue sort of pearlized enamel, and then these stones in the middle. And you know, I'm always excited to see a stone, you know, the stone's intact, because they're not always. So those are pretty. These are already listed. I would love to keep these. I don't know where I'd wear them though. And I'm trying to think of was it Victorian? Victorian inspired? Maybe before Victorian. Renaissance maybe. May have been Renaissance. But the middle stone's purple, then it's got all the stones, so exciting. Those are already up in my shop. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, didn't show you these. These were sweet. Some little hearts, enameled hearts with some little things hanging off of them. Let's see if I can spread them out and show you a little closer. So those were kind of sweet. Oh, did I? No. I had a bunch of these gold clip earrings that kind of look the same. Okay, no, these did have a mate. So some more. Those are pierced back, or post back. But see, they kind of look the same as this. And then there was another one. So these are pretty. The maker's mark on the back is JJ. Those are nice, kind of classic looking. More of these gold tones. These are clip-ons. And it said something Monet. I believe these are Monet. Monet's kind of timeless. Monet and Napier. Some more of these gold earrings. These are clip backs, but the way they fit is kind of interesting because they dip down kind of right there. More gold. Let's see. More gold. These were clip backs. I always like earrings like this kind of because of the way they fit on the ear. Okay, that one looked like it had a little stone. It doesn't. So gold. These were interesting. These leaves, and they clip so that they fit like this. They fit kind of upside down. Those almost remind me of poinsettias for Christmas. I mean, they're nothing real fancy. They're very lightweight, but they're pretty. They're flashy. These. Looks like it may say something in those crests. Let's see, they fit this way. They've got these pads on the back. Then there were also, let me see if I can, some interesting and this says Gracia Regina FD Elizabeth II. So these are Queen Elizabeth II. I'm sure they are not any kind of real coins. And the back does not show great artisanship, but they're pretty. Also had these little gold dangles. Very lightweight, but kind of Art Nouveau in style. These. They're not hoops, they're more like, okay, they clip, but then they hang like that. So these were sweet. Was that all the gold? That may have been all the gold. Had some that were gold tone with, I mean, they're all gold tone, but gold tone with enamel. I think the enamel's a little bit worse for wear, so I'm not sure what'll happen to those. These are pretty silver ones, you know, for something that's not real expensive. That darn screwback again, but they're pretty. They're pretty. I mean, I would wear those, except they would, you know, I have to be careful at my age what I put on my ears. It's terrible to say, but it's true. They're about the size of a quarter. So those were pretty. Other silver ones were these. And I'm not sure what those were. But they're pretty. They could go, you know, on a casual, maybe even Southwest type theme. Okay, these, I hate to proclaim anything, just junk, but these are very lightweight, and in fact, they're both missing whatever they hang by. But they're very lightweight, they're beat up, they're missing so, not sure what I'll do with those. Okay. Got these, and I guess somewhere, it seemed like somewhere in the package were the backs. These are all just bead and sequins. See, they're all bendy, but look at the back of them. I mean, they have lost whatever was there. So, I don't know, craft lot. I see they're very blingy, as you can see. Craft lot, I'm thinking. Okay, these were blingy, but both of them are missing. No, this one's just bent, but this one's just outright missing. No, this one's bent too. 2 bent posts. Very blingy and showy, but very lightweight. Very lightweight. So, craft lot. Craft lot for those. These were sort of pretty. Got that green going on with them. And those are post back. I'm in love with these, even if they are screwbacks. Oh, come on, Christy. Come on. There we go. These are the sweetest little earrings. They've got this pink iridescent heart, and then surrounded by these tiny, tiny pink pearls. They're not, you know, they're not anything upscale, but they are so sweet. So I'll probably be listing them by themselves. These were really pretty. In fact, when my daughter saw them, she said, weren't these yours? Didn't you have something like that? I did not, but I probably wore things kind of like this. These could possibly be artisan made. I'm not sure if they are. You know, they're fairly well done for handmade. But they're pretty. I'm thinking 90s looking. Remind me of things I might have worn around Christmas time in the 90s. These were pretty. They're lightweight. Silver tone with these little blue. I'd love to pair those up with something, but I could probably list them by themselves. These were actually very interesting also. Now, see, they look possibly artisan made, but it's got this gold rim around it, but this is the whole piece. There's nothing, all that happened was they glued this back on there, but the colors are so pretty. I don't know, I really think those could sell. Very summery, spring looking. These were very interesting. They're pretty. Pink, kind of opaque. Okay, you're seeing through there, you're seeing the gold, but I think what you're seeing is the clip-on. But those are, whoops. But those are actually very pretty, also very springy. Nice little pair of silver hoops with the sort of silver kind of rope wrapped around those. Those were nice. These were interesting. Again, some of that shiny, I don't think they went with this at all, but it's sort of the same concept, dangle rings, and they're wrapped around wood. Again, something I might have worn in the 80s. let's see, these are the pearl ones that I caught one and then didn't get the other. They look very vintage to me. Just the way they're made, and then that darn screw back. But they're really pretty, very elegant looking. I think they go really well with some freshwater pearls. Let's see if I missed anything. These are pretty. I think this is wood or plastic, and then these little beads. All the different kind of metal colors, but those are wood. I'm sure those are sprayed. Still pretty. These these are. I had a lot of fun researching these. This and what was it called? I can't remember. There's a word, and I'm sure if you're going to see this, you'll see what the name is. Starts with an I, and it's an Italian word. But you've got this little Asian woman with her parasol standing outside, and then it's under this, you know, under the sort of dome that seals it in, and then the pretty sort of leaf pad around it, and they're clip-on. But I'd seen several others, if not just like this, they used this same little woman with the parasol outside. But they were really interesting to find. Let's see, coming down to, okay, here was another set of, sorry about that, that was my phone cord. Make it stay. Okay, some other little, nice little silver tone hoops, and they're in good shape. They're in good shape. Maybe somebody will get that as a little add-on gift. These little earrings, they look like sterling. I don't believe they are, but they're very delicate. I didn't see any kind of sterling markings on them, but they're pretty. And it's got that kind of gold tone in the middle. I think I kind of showed you these, but these, I'm just not even sure what can happen with these because the pearl, all the pearl essence is rubbed off just almost every one of these. These are definitely vintage, but I just don't think they're sellable. Let's see. Okay, I know I had another one of these because I showed you. I must have just kind of shoved it aside. But little dangle with pearls. These seem very vintage. These were sweet. See if I can get it all. Come on. Okay. And I'm almost certain these were not silver, but they're sweet. You know, they're delicate. And these were pretty. These look very vintage. I don't know if they're real sellable. There's some verdigris right there. And I haven't really researched yet how to get verdigris off. I imagine there is a way. All I've done before is cause verdigris on some of my pieces. But they're pretty. They're delicate. Looks like this pearl is more of a gold compared to the white or silverish. And these were pretty. I'm fairly certain they're not silver, but you know what? They may go with one of those bracelets. There we go. Little dangle with some amber colored. And then the last one, they're pretty, but I'm afraid, I don't know, I'd have to do a little repair. This came off, and let me see. I don't think they're quite the same color as, I don't know if you can probably tell there, these are a little more kind of blush or buff. So anyway, that was in my, this was the lot that was probably, I termed it the least interesting with some quotes around it. With some sellable stuff in here, lots and lots of parrot earrings. So that was nice to see. But anyway, I still have one more to go, and I will do that next week. That's the one that had the surprises in it and was super interesting and, you know, yada yada. But anyway, this was box 2 of 3. And if you see anything you like, head on over to Finds by the Flower Girl on Etsy. We're over there. If you see something on here that's not listed, give us a shout. Send me a message on Etsy, and I'll get back to you. Or if it's not listed yet or whatever. So anyway, if you would hit the like button if you would smash that like button for us, share the video, and subscribe to us on YouTube. I'll have some more videos coming up, and I don't know, I think the rain stopped, but hopefully everybody will stay dry. Everybody have a great evening, and God bless you, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.